Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Good, Senior Technology Editor with The Verge, and I'm reporting here from CES. I'm very excited because right now, the founder of OmSignal, Stéphane Marceau, is joining me on stage to talk about a really cool new wearable that we've seen this year at CES. I don't know about you, but I tend to wear a lot of wearables.
Yeah, me too.
We looked at the new Fitbit earlier this week. Under Armour now has a band. I wear a Pebble. Always testing new wearables. But this is, I think, one of the coolest ones that I've seen so far this year.
Love to hear that.
Is your product?
Love to hear that.
It's a bra. So right now I have with me a sports bra. I have to say that maybe some of the demographic of the convention center wouldn't appreciate this quite as much as I do. But this is the new OmBra.
Correct.
Your new product. Tell us a little bit about it. How does it work?
Well, first and foremost, it's a sports bra. It's a very high quality sports bra. It's apparel, so that's the first thing about it. And then there's the digital magic and the biosensing and the wearable stuff, So the philosophy of this product and of the company, really, OmSignal, is to turn your clothes into connected objects that deliver value to your life.
Actually, this part right here is where the technology lives, right? This is your black box.
Actually, not quite, Lauren. The bra is the sensor.
So
and
these.
So the yes, exactly. So the textile is the magic that captures your biological signal. It captures a very, very deep cardiac signal, captures breathing as well, which is tremendously insightful in many contexts, and movement directly on the body, so it's a very good place to capture movement.
And then so what does this actually do? This is the Bluetooth portion?
Well, there's a Bluetooth transmitter, there's storage in there, there's the battery.
This will send it to the OmSignal app.
Yeah, correct.
All the data.
And from there into the cloud.
And your app is available on iOS
and
Android?
It's iOS for now.
Okay, so here, this basically when you're working out, this is what you're seeing.
Correct.
You're seeing, that's your heart rate. You're wearing an Om shirt right now, so
yeah.
this is happening right now.
Always connected into the matrix.
It's 112. I hope I'm not making you too nervous.
Just media interviews do that to me.
Okay, well, you're holding it down quite well. And then this is your respiratory rate over here.
Yeah.
And that's the calories that you've burned today. Oh, you've done a great job. Wow.
Yeah, well, the CES is a lot of work, as you know.
In fact, you started out making compression shirts for men.
That's right.
You're wearing one now. Tell me a little bit about that. Is that basically you're getting the same experience, the same kind of material, same data?
Well, it's the same core biometrics that we capture. And the shirt, we've been at it for several years now. So we're still at the pre-production stage with the bra. That's why we're launching in spring. We're finalizing the final details on the product. And for men, we launch our own collection, OmSignal. We also have a collection in the market in partnership with Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren launched Polo Tech shirt, which is powered by OmSignal. And we wanted to do
I went to that event.
You did?
I did. I went to that event in New York City. I was surrounded by male models wearing the OmSignal compression shirt. It was a very tough day at work. It really was. Someone had to do it.
Happy you appreciated the event.
How much will this cost?
The startup kit will be $149.
That will include the bra and the box.
Correct. And once you have the box, you can transport the box to the different bras.
Clothing.
And additional bras will be $59. So once you have the startup kit, which is a very competitive price relative to other kind of wearable products and it captures very deep biometrics, you actually buy additional bras at the price of a bra, of a high-quality sports bra.
Right. I mean, you guys are a relatively new company. You're based in Montreal.
We've been there for 4 years.
4 years. And some of the apparel makers, of course, bigger apparel makers are getting into connected fitness now and doing this type of thing. If someone were to say, I don't really know OmSignal, I'm not super familiar with that company, and I might be giving them a lot of biometric data or a lot of health data right now, how do they know that they can trust that what you're doing is accurate and that it's going to be in a safe place?
Well, we take privacy very seriously. We developed a data architecture where the data is de-identified. So in other words, I can't see your data unless you want me to. The signal we get it directly from the torso level where the action happens. The vital signs don't happen on the wrist, so you get a much, much deeper signal. And it's a 3-lead electrode that we have, and we capture not only your pulse, we capture the electrical signature of your heart, your ECG. So it's a very, very deep and precise signal.
One of the things I've been hearing a lot about at the show is that this is the next stage of wearable technology. It's not necessarily going to be accessories that we're wearing in different parts of our body. It's going to be built into the things that we already wear every day anyway. But I also hear from a lot of apparel makers and wearable tech companies that there are challenges, serious challenges around making tech that goes into clothing.
It's complicated indeed.
Even someone asked me the other day, well, how do you wash the thing? Which that's usually the first question somebody asks me. How do I wash it? What would you say are the greatest challenges to this just being
from a
your shirt, your sweatshirt, my blazer, my shoes? How do
well, from a usage standpoint, you could wash it. Like, we designed this to be standard clothes, so that's the paradigm. Like, eventually all of our clothes are going to be connected objects. So we want for you to not change your behavior ultimately and get all this this data. It is complicated to master smart textile at scale. Like, we work with very sophisticated partners in the apparel world, and we try to bring the discipline of agile software development to the textile world. So there's a convergence of disciplines that's not easy to master for anyone. This industry doesn't exist yet.
Stefan, I have one more question for you. Conan O'Brien poked fun at your bra on his late night show the other night. I'm not going to repeat the joke here, but you can go check it out on Conan's show. What was your reaction when you saw the segment?
I woke up and I had hundreds of emails of people sending me the link to his show. In a nutshell,
it must have felt pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, just the punch here, but you should see the bit because Conan's funny. I'm not. He says that the OmBra could have been called the Titbit. That's.
I'm glad he said it, not me.
That's Conan O'Brien said it.
You've made it.
I'm just repeating Conan O'Brien.
You've made it now. Thank you so much for joining me on the Verge
Lauren.
stage. It's been
pleasure.
great chatting
Thank
with
you.
you. And thanks so much for watching our video. You should definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's YouTube/The Verge for more CES videos. Thanks for watching, guys.